Hey guys, it's Rob with Elite Flexibility with the second of 3 videos regarding using the straddle for stretching for Jiu-Jitsu or MMA and why we never ever stretch like this. Today we're going to cover bands, towels, anything you can pull. Now generally I don't like using these because this kind of takes away from the principles of the straddle, and just as a reminder, the first video we covered feet vertical, toes pointed back. No matter if we go left, middle, or right, our feet do not move. Extremely important. Never stretching like this, ever. So, band, towel, whatever it may be. There's a lot of emphasis on pulling with the band. You see every gym you walk into, someone has either a Jiu-Jitsu belt, a resistance band, and they're doing this. You'll notice that I'm not using my body weight. This is very inefficient if you really think about what I'm trying to accomplish when I'm stretching. I'm trying to get multiple muscle groups. This doesn't really allow me to do this because very seldom do you find someone who's using this while dropping their nose over their knee and continuing to keep the opposite foot from deviating and keeping it vertical and toes pointed back. Also, you see a lot of this. Grabbing the belt, pulling this. We covered this last time, and the foot on the opposite side is on the ground. We need this straight. Now this is a lot better. I mean, this is okay for range of motion, and you can do some nice stretches from here. But if my objective is to stretch my hamstring, as much as I'm laying on my back, I'm just pulling. I don't have any isolation on a specific part of the foot, and also I don't have any body weight that I'm allowing to open my hamstring for me. So by pulling, it's very similar to grabbing the top of your foot. And I don't want to grab the top of my foot while I'm doing this. I always want to grab the outside, because the outside gives me that lateral isolation that goes directly up to my lower back. So that's why I tend not to use these at all. And what you'll notice also is when you walk in, people are pulling, but their head is dropping to the middle. So again, I don't have my nose over my knee. These are just little things in which you can do that's going to shorten the amount of time that you're stretching, but you're going to become much more flexible. I mean, the whole reason of using a band is to get dorsiflexion, is to make sure that this foot and these toes are pointed back to me. So if you see someone using a band, a towel, like I said last time, I saw someone using a thigh pad, but their toes are pointed away. Well, it defeats the whole purpose of having an outside object for a passive stretch if your toes are pointed away from you. You don't get the same activation, nor do you get the same tension while you're sitting into a straddle. So if you're using an outside object but your toes are here, then you completely wasted your time. Instead of using a band, is use a wall. I always like to stretch against the wall. So pretending that my feet are on the wall, what I will do is keep one leg on the wall and I'll open with the opposite leg, still maintaining vertical and toes pointed back, and then I can start to drop my nose over my knee. This is much more efficient because I can still grab the outside of my foot, but I can find a wall anywhere. It's very simple. Come back, switch legs, do the exact same thing. When we start getting up, like behind my knee and in the calf and my lower back, I keep both feet on, grab the outside, drop and try the opposite way. Put one foot on the wall, open with the other foot, and then isolate stretching on the opposite leg. Try it that way, see which one works best for you. Bands have their purpose, but not for static stretching. I think there's more efficient ways for you to use your body weight and use something as simple as a wall to your benefit. And any questions, comments, leave below. Otherwise, have a good week. I'm gone next week, but I'll be back the second week of June. That's where I'll post the 3rd video. Good luck, go stretch.